What is going on, everybody? Should be live here. Looks like we are. Hope everyone's having a good day. And we are live. Sweet. All right, good stuff. Looks like you guys are popping in the stream. And we are going to start with building, and I've got a new function or ability to look at the build score. So that'll be good today. Kind of see what we have going on. Let's see, I want that off. We're going to build in some Argos today. I think it'll be fun to do that. Let's get some walls, ceilings, wedges, a door frame, and a door. Some fences, some roof pieces, all the good, fun stuff that we need. Okay. Should be good there with that stuff. Oh, we've got a lonely piece over here. Delete that. So, chat, do we start with trying to not get the purge, or do we start with getting the purge? That is the question. Trying to get it or trying not to get it? Actually, you know what? We are going to... I'm gonna go right here. I think that's the jam right there. Let's see. We can build on this side of Sepamaru, I think. Can we build out here? Invalid build location. Oh, we could build like right here. We're gonna build like right here, I think. Just give it a shot. See what happens. But I think, if y'all don't mind, I think what we're gonna do is try to not get the purge here. So we'll do that. See what happens. How's everybody doing today? Okay. We are just going to put pillars on the squares. If we can help it. Alright, so should we make it one bigger? I think we should make it one bigger. Get a decent sized base going. Really, the nice thing about this particular size is that you can build as tall as you want. Okay, so no foundations whatsoever in this build. And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, So that's 18 plus 6 more. That's 24, and then the center section is 24 as well. So that we have 48 building pieces there with, let's see, 6 and 12 pillars. So 48 plus 12, that's a total of 60 building pieces right now. So 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. Right there, we should be big enough to get the Purge. 93, 94, 95. Now that's if it actually has anything to do with the building score and not something else. Come on. Y'all are quiet today. Either that or my chat's not working. I had an issue with my chat yesterday, actually. It wasn't functioning the way it should. Check it here in a second. Let's see. No, just looks like maybe you guys are quiet today. Cut. I mean, you have audio from me. Yeah, alright. You guys can hear me talking. Okay, alright. Be quiet. It's all good. Alright, I don't think I got any stairs, so let's go ahead and get stairs. Grab Argo stairs. There's everybody. How's it going? Hello, hello, Don, hello, Eduardo, hello, Craig. How's it going? Jan, what's up? Good to see you all. Okay. Trevor, hi. How's it going? You know what else I was thinking with this design too is you could do something like maybe you could do it. You could do something like this. I don't know how, without foundations, how you'd fill the gaps, but this might help keep stuff out of the base or out from underneath it without just putting walls hanging down. Something like that. These wouldn't attach to anything though. You have to... Suppose maybe you could get fence foundations in there, in between them. I don't know. What up? How's it going? Lurking is loving. All good, my man. Okay, so we have enough building pieces to hit the 92 mark plus. What I've got is, if you see at the bottom of the screen, I actually have that building score on there now. So the score for this particular building is 6,523. So what we're gonna do, and I forgot to set up my keyboard, so let me do that real quick. And keyboard, come on. It's giving me issues. Keyboard, app profile, okay. So what we're going to do is now we're going to initiate the purge. So fill the purge meter and start the purge, and let's see what happens. Hello. Yeah, I don't know exactly what the build score means. We're going to kind of figure that out hopefully today. What's up, Raikou? Yeah, I'm excited to see if this one gets purged too. I'm thinking it's not going to, because I already initiated the purge and it is it's not coming. It is not coming, and we have 24 pillars. No, 12 pillars, right? So every square has a pillar on it, so there's 6 and 12 pillars connected to the ground. 65, 23. So what I kind of did, I did a little bit of testing after I got the whole bill score thing, after somebody told me about it. So if you place a single pillar, the build score is 21. Okay. If you place a single foundation, the build score is 21. Tried the explosive thing on the base I wanted the purge to go to, but it didn't work. Went to the old one. Yeah, I'm still not sure that you're going to that's a function that actually works. It's really hard to test that function because draw a lot of connections to things that may not actually exist. So for the build score, yeah, so there's a setting in the INI server files that you have to change from false to true in order to get the build score to show up, Jan. I'll link it to you on Discord later. I'll give you the info on it. So what I'm going to do, chat, is I'm going to leave that building right there. I'm going to go right here and rebuild that exact same building, but I'm going to build it with foundations. And maybe what we should do is just build the square foundations touching the ground. And then, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to fill all the other spots up with ceilings. Right? Try to get it to match as closely as possible to what we have going on over there. Same amount of connections to the ground, but we'll do it with foundations instead, and we'll see if this base gets purged. We'll also be able to test and see how close the build score is to that one. So it really just gives us an additional data reference, right? What's up, Mondo? How's it going? Good to see you. So don't look too much into the build score right now. One, because I don't know exactly what it means or how it works. Just that it's there and it gives us another data reference point. Can I not build there? What? Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Do we have a purge coming? Cannot check for perk. Owner is not valid. Okay. That's weird. Okay, we have a purge coming. Relic hunters, where are they going though? So they're going right where I'm building, guys. And this only has a score of 2,190. And does not have 92 pieces placed. So I wonder, because we know they would not attack a single structure that didn't have 92 pieces. But this is way under 92 pieces. I mean, we're at, what, 24, we're at 48 for the floor there, 47 because I have a deleted piece there, but so 48, 49, 50, 51, 52 pieces, and they're attacking this base. But I wonder if the proximity is so close that it's signaling that there's way more than 92 pieces placed in this proximity, and so it's like, okay, go ahead and send the purge. Is this single player or server? I'm on my dedicated server. So they can only target foundations? I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of what we're checking out a little bit today, is how the targeting works. If you could build, first of all, can you build a base that they just absolutely will not purge, right? And that may be that base right there. That's the only style that I've found that they haven't wanted to purge is a base on pillars. Maybe just try a 2x2 house and see if the purge attacks. I know they won't attack just a 2x2 house. If that's the only thing you have built, I know they won't come for it. We're gonna go ahead and see what comes in this purge. So far, all archers. Die. Thank you. All archers so far there. Well, they walk right up out of the city. That's kind of cool. That was an archer too, right? Yeah, archers. All archers. I made a foundation tower with 100 blocks, 1 by 1, 100 high. Purge came. Yeah, but you went over that 92 building piece limit, so of course it would come, Jan. Raiku's saying just a 2x2 house. Like, I don't think he's talking about anything extravagant, to see if they come to that. So they didn't care about this one, and this is why I wanted the building score enabled, right? Because this one's 6523, and this one is 2190. But I'm thinking it has to do with proximity to this base. Thinking since it's the same clan, it has to do with proximity. So I wonder if I destroy this and I build it as a different clan in the same spot, will they still come to something that size? If I can even do that. Let's see. Can I? Oh, I only have one clan on here. I had a huge purge, a huge base up north, and a small shack in the south, and the shack consistently got purged. So what that leads me to believe is that once you reach that placement of 92 build pieces, that it will purge any of your buildings. What do we have here? Oh, smelter 2. Thought you were gonna be better. Blacksmith 2. That guy's head's just rolling down the hill. Wow, it's got had some distance on it. Tanner 1. I actually have never seen this purge either. Cook 2. Archer 2. Cut. You know what I did, chat? I brewed coffee and left it in the other room. So at some point I'm gonna have to jump up and go grab that. That was random when Funcom did changes to that mechanic. Which mechanic are you referring to, Renridge? Hey Rose, how's it going? Yeah, I can't believe I just looked over for my coffee because I was going to take a drink and it's in the other room. Yeah, I'm good. It's a good day. Other than forgetting my coffee, all is well. But that could be sorted out quickly, you know. Bro. Come back here and just die. Just die. Thanks. They gotta be coming from over here. No? Oh, there they are. How many waves is this? Oh, there was Seeker Iris. Seeker Iris. How many waves is this, Jan? 9? 9 waves? By the way, chat, this is a location recommendation by Jan over here to get the Relic Hunter Purge. So... let's see. So there should be... Actually, I think I can do it... Yeah, I don't have it in here anymore. Get... Building... No. What is it? Building... Identity. So 878. $874. So it's seen as two different buildings. Will you keep doing the Purge base and defenses? You're not doing one for some time now. Yeah, Eduardo, I definitely will continue to do those. I'm just kind of on this kick of, can we build in certain ways to affect the Purge right now? If that makes sense. There are a lot of people that don't necessarily want to get it or want to control it. There was a named Smelter. And then some of these tests are, can I force a certain kind of purge? And then once I can force a certain kind of purge, then I can say, okay, we can defend this way. against this purge. So far, 2 names. Only 2 names so far, though. So, we know that the buildings have different IDs. Right? We know that they have different scores. But they're okay purging this one, which is underneath the 92 threshold. Which makes me think that maybe the building score has something to do with it, right? Because as a clan, I have 6,523 there and another 2,190 there. I wonder if it adds that score together somewhere to say this particular clan is large enough now, they've built enough now to where they can withstand the purge. Right? And then it just like randomly selects a foundation or whatever out of all the buildings that you have, and it sends the purge to whatever foundation it picks, whether it's a 2x2 building or whether it's your giant castle. Does that make sense? Archer, fighter. Find this sweet spot between, but they are separate bases. They have different identities. Jan, they already have different building IDs, so they're separate bases.
Be still. Darkness comes.
Like, they're gonna have separate decay timers. That one's got... Do I have decay turned on this? Yeah, 359. Well, it's not gonna show me properly, right? Because I'm standing right next to it. They're within each other's influence, maybe? I don't think so. I don't think so, Jan. Skeptics, how's it going? Good to see you. One of those fighters was dagger something. Digger Yakon. I thought it had something to do with the ID, but now I'm not sure anymore. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely... We'll continue to do some testing. See what we come up with. So purge farming bases are still works, are they? Yeah, I think so, Renridge. I think that's what we're kind of figuring out right now, is that you could build a base that is there just for the purge, right? Like, you build a platform like this and just stick a wheel in it and wait for this purge to come. So how should I test this, chat? Should I destroy this and go build it somewhere else and see if it gets purged there with it being under the 92 building pieces? And see if it only matters that you have 92 building pieces on the map, right? Even though that particular base is not eligible currently for a purge. Or do I make another clan and build close here and see what happens. Fighter 2. Fighter 2. Tanner.
I go to
Archer. Archer. Oops. You die, dude. Just die. What was this guy? Archer also? Fighter 1. Archer 2.
Be still.
Lissa, the longboat. Okay. This is a pretty cool purge, though. I think just a bunch of thralls outside with a truncheon. Okay, regrouping. Changing clan will test global server pool. I don't think we'll be able to build inside that because technically I think that's within my land claim radius. And that's the other thing we should look at is, does it matter if the buildings are within each other's land claim radius? Then does it add together, right? So even though they do have different IDs, since they're in the same land claim radius, is that why we're getting the purge then here? I had problems when my thralls ran after them outside the green wall. Yeah, that would be a problem. You could just put a wall at the green wall so your thralls couldn't run through it. I mean, the purge might actually spawn out there. A wave. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I'm not surprised. So yeah, basically what I'd have to do is
Be still.
I'd have to rebuild them
Darkness.
for the whole clan thing, Mondo. I have to make another clan that I can switch back and forth to, and I have to do that through the game settings. So I'd have to tear the buildings down or leave them up and just leave them in the other clan because they would follow me to a different clan. Bro, did you walk past your target? Archer? Christus the Tracker? Hey, Ivor, how's it going? Does green wall work on thralls? No, they can just run through it and run back. The other thing you could do, Jan, is just make sure that your thrall's chase distance is shorter than the green wall is from where they're standing. Okay, I'm gonna run and grab my coffee real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, I made it back in perfect timing. Got my coffee. Good to go. Alright. Lots of archers and fighters.
Be still. Darkness comes.
I think this would be a super easy one to just do truncheons. Ooh, the merciless.
The gods are displeased with
Be
me.
still. Darkness comes.
I do like places where you can pretty much guarantee human purges, so. Managed to get the explore the exiled lands journey step, 2 spots that aren't on the interactive map. What spots were those, skeptics? Is that the end of it? Were they defeated? No. Got him coming again. The Slithering Shores. I covered that one in a video. I put that up right when it came out. Made sure it was covered. I don't know if they've added it to the interactive map or not. Why you don't try? I don't know what you're referring to, Eduardo. Slithering Shores and Hollow something further south. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's fan-made, so stuff gets missed. It happens. People have lives. 3 bases, 1 empty, 1 with pets or thralls, 1 just the core and bench stuff. Yeah, I mean, we could try it. Well, there's a fighter, Silverfinger, Carpenter, fighter, dancer, dude, dancer. Oof. I wish the Purge NPCs would walk towards the base with their weapons drawn and looking ready for mayhem. Yeah. I mean, they draw them at some point. Fork Spring Hollow in L5. Oh, that's the tree, right?
The gods are displeased with me.
Dude, kill it.
I go to the still.
Okay, defeated. Alright, cool. So, let's do this and just see what happens. If I go... Okay, so is this still mine? Yes, it is. Now I should be able to... Oops. Switch back and forth? No. That's what I did. Alright, so... Okay, so I can actually do this the other way. Let's do that. Let's go in here. We'll leave this one. Yes. Yes. Okay, so then we can... we then go out of the guild like that. Go back in our inventory and make a second clan. Now we should have the 2 clans available. Yes, okay, and this should be clan 1. It is. Okay. How many named ones spawned in this purge? I don't remember, around 5 or 6, maybe 8. I wasn't paying super attention. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna delete this one, chat. Okay. And then we're gonna switch to clan 2. Land is claimed, so how far out? Okay. So that's inside the land claim. This is outside the land claim. Oops. So if we come far enough away that we're outside of the land claim. Why? There's nothing there. Says space is currently occupied. Okay. Probably an invisible dead body. Okay, so we know we're outside of our other base's land claim, right? Oh, wait. Was this the first one I placed? I think I screwed that up. I need to make sure that whatever foundation I place is the farthest one south. Land is already claimed. Okay, so right there. Okay, we'll definitely be outside of our own land claim there. However, I wonder if they'll connect to each other. Cut. So what we should do is while we're building this, we'll start our purge and see if it pops in at any point in time here. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. We are going to need that. Does this make sense to you guys, what I'm doing? The other thing is, do you find this particular type of testing completely boring? Or is this interesting to you guys? So we would have had the purge already if we were inside the other land claim like we did the last time. Hey Barry, how's it going? Saves us from doing the testing ourselves, so I appreciate it. Rena, thanks for jumping in the chat. I appreciate that. Yeah, Jan, I know you're like, I'm gonna do a whole bunch of stuff today, and then you're gonna go do your own testing afterwards. I know how you work, man. It's all good. Okay, so we're gonna get this up to at least the 92 pieces. Because it does not appear like the purge is gonna come. So there's gotta be something to do with land claim radius. Okay, we are getting the purge right now, which, let's see, there's 1, 2, that would have started right here. This is the 92nd piece in this build design. So technically this is 93 and 94. So we are getting a purge of relic hunters again. I'm sure they're coming to this location. It'll show here in a moment. It is a little bit boring, but yeah, it's something we need to find out. Fair enough. Thanks for the honest answer, Eduardo. Appreciate that. Okay, so we'll just continue building until it tells me I can't build anymore. So the foundations are still definitely a thing. Why do I keep going in there? I just need stairs. I got my character in full cold gear to die over and over in the heat. Get your purge meter to rise. Yeah. William, how's it going? We're testing all sorts of purge stuff currently. Boss Carnage, did they fix Hanuman's Grotto? Are you on PC or console, boss? Actually, I think they're fixed on both. I think it's fixed on both. Pretty sure that was a patch before this one. Console? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they fixed it one patch before the patch we're on right now on console. William, it's fixed on console? Yeah, that's what I thought. Question, so if the first block you placed was outside the land claim, any block placed towards the other building would be within the claim? Yeah. Yep, exactly. So I basically found that line with, was it this foundation, whatever. And then from there, I built the opposite direction. All right, that's what we were waiting for. And yeah, it's purging this base right here. Let's look at it real quick. 4991 in the build score. So that other base is still has a higher build score than this one, and this one's getting purged and that one is not getting purged. So it looks like at least that design for pillar base will not get you purged. Like, I'm pretty confident in saying that. I'm not going to play this purge out. Miss my Black Yeti named Big Chungus? Yeah, you can go get another Black Yeti now. Okay. Trying to decide how. So let's do this. Chat. We're gonna destroy this base. Okay. Kablooey. We're gonna go into the other clan. Okay. Make sure we get out of the land claim radius. Like that. And then we're gonna build this base over again. Oh, look at that. Won't let me place it there. Land is already claimed. Okay, so we have to go a little bit further out here. So then what we'll do is we'll see if this style base will purge in this location without the other building pieces being involved. Does that make sense to you guys? Ooh. It's not gonna let me place that. It's too big. So, this is what I need to do. I know, I may have even screwed that up with the last one. It may have not purged it if I hadn't built it the way that I just did. So, this actually needs to be my outer ring. What building pieces? Is that a question for me? I don't know. Let's see. I think you need some players for a purge to be accepted. If it was more players, then RNG comes into play, I think. Oh, what building pieces am I using? Yeah, this is our Argosian, if that's the question. Like, Skeptic's got that answered there. Where's my wedge piece? This is a little bit harder to difficult, or a little bit harder to difficult here, guys. A little bit harder to build here. This way. That one just barely went in there. Okay, almost got it. Come on, break. Thank you. Cut. Razor Gorge kitchen staff is a purge I go after because of the amount of named crafters that spawned. It's just the smelters don't spawn for me. Smelters. Yeah. It's always something for somebody, for sure. What about make a base center with the Derketo DLC foundation, and then ceiling and pillars as external lines? Yeah, we could try that too. It's not a bad idea. See how that Derketo DLC piece actually works, whether it sees it the same or not. Okay, so we need to build this to 92 building pieces, right? Because we are in a different clan. So we know it's not going to come. The other thing we could test while doing this as well is if offline purges exist. But we'd have to build a base that we know gets purged with both clans before we could test that. And I'm super close to that other base. Like I am right up in the land claim radius. I had problems with the Terranian foundations to spawn the Purge. It's interesting. Okay, so we know it's big enough for the Purge. Let's go ahead and fill Purge meter. Start player Purge. And let's see what happens here. Yeah, we're getting a gang of roaming bandits right there. So, what's the building score on this one? Building score on this one is 5,054. Building score on this one is 6,523. So it's got to do with the foundations. My test a while back would end the purge, end the pending purge if I logged out after the alarm, but before the first wave. Okay, well, we know that this clan that I'm in right now is getting a purge. So there you go. I am now logged out. I'm not part of that clan. So let's see if, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's see if the purge comes. Because technically, the character that was there is no longer there anymore, right? There's nobody related to that clan, so... And just for fun's sake, settings, server settings, and this is a dedicated server, Purge, minimum number of players online is set to 0. I've never got a purge when offline. I never had the purge, even if the purge meter was filled on both bars. Yeah, and they changed that a while back, and it was kind of oddly communicated. It's a base with no player, with no owner. Well, but it wouldn't know whether it had no owner or not. No, I mean, the owner's still there, basically. I'm just logged out. That makes sense. Because it doesn't know necessarily who owns that base when you log in, right? Because especially when there's a clan... Hold on, I gotta take this slow-mo off. When you're in a clan, right? It doesn't say Phoenix owns that. It says the owner is this clan, and then the player characters are then part of that clan, which then gives them access to that base. And that's why the way it works with clans is if you leave the clan, you lose access to the building, even if it's a building that you created. You built it all by yourself. Nobody else helped you build it. You then give that to the clan when you join a clan. And if you leave that clan, you lose access to it because the building is owned by the clan, if that makes sense. The event log will tell us if the purge was canceled after Whack rejoins the clan. Okay, let's look. So, yeah, that's what I thought. There you go. There's the... As soon as I logged in. I mean, that's essentially, that's a login. It's waiting to see a character for that clan online. Event log. You can't be purged now then if you're offline. That was what they said the intent was, and as far as I can tell from this test, that is true. Okay, so do we want to see how big of a pillar? Well, we know we've purged a pillar base before. What do you guys think? Should we do a... We know this base will get purged. We know this one won't. They're in two different clans. What do we do next? Do we go and build something? Yeah. Here's what I want to do. Okay, I'm in this clan which owns this base. Okay? And we know this base is well over 92 pieces and it won't get purged. So what I want to do is then say come down to the river. Let's come down to the river, right? And let's just build a little rinky-dinky little shack. I don't even care. It's just gonna be a 2x2, right? Just like that. Put a door on it. This is gonna be a nice rinky-dinky little place because it's gonna have 2 levels of walls. And we will do a flat ceiling. And then we'll build like a pro and put these in here too, right? Just build just like that. I mean, just awesome, right there. Super duper awesome. Needs a door, and then we will try to get the purge to come here. Because I think it has to do with the land claim radius. I don't think it has to do with the build score overall. And I don't think it has to do with the building pieces like across the whole map. I think if you have a certain amount inside a land claim, then you get the purge. I'm still getting some purge waves spawning on my base on PC. I thought the patch was meant to have stopped that. Barry, it's going to depend on your base setup. And if part of your base is not reachable, if it's not all one building and part of your base is unreachable, then it should spawn inside your base, based on the mechanics. What's up, Gallus? How's it going? Good to see you. Unrelated question: are the mini boss Rocknose dropping thralls? What? Like, as in loot, Mondo? Jeffrey, how's it going? Thanks for asking people to smash the like button. Appreciate you guys smashing that like button. We're all the way up to 21 likes. Very, very cool. It's all joined but massive. Yeah, so what I would do, Barry, is check where your X is. So if you look on your map and you zoom way in, you can stand on the actual foundation that the Purge is targeting. And then think about maybe if that's the one where NPCs are then teleporting and spawning, think about maybe changing your base there a little bit. The other thing is take screenshots and send them to Funcom on the forums. If they don't know it's happening, they're gonna say everything's good and not worry about it. So definitely take screenshots and share as much as you can on the forums when you're getting that kind of stuff. Lisa, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay, so we are not getting a purge on this 2x2. We're going to just make it a bit bigger here. I'm going to watch my dedicated server thing to see when/if it pops and says we're going to get a purge. Has not popped yet. We have a 1691 on the build score. I keep saying that in the video just because I want to have record of it, and I'm still not real sure what it does. Can I delete you? Can I delete you? Ooh, maybe. Maybe. Might let me actually do it. No? Can I delete you from under here? No? Alright. Alright, bummer. I have to get a pick to get rid of it. Hoseb, how's it going? Good to see you. Jan, I have no idea. That's why I've got the build score on there as well. I want to know what it is that the game is actually looking at for the Purge, whether it's build score or build pieces. If it's build pieces, that makes my job super easy, because then I can just tell people, hey, once you hit 92 pieces, you're good to go. What do we have? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Let's put another row over here. Okay, so we have 30 there, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Okay, so we have 59 60 building pieces with the door right there. So here's the other thing I want to check. Let's get a carpenter's bench. Let's get a blacksmith's bench. Let's get a armorer's bench. How about a wheel of pain? What am I missing? Artisan table? Furnace? So we had 60 pieces there, right? Because technically, I think these are all building pieces as well. So, 61, 62, 63, 64. This is gonna drive you guys nuts, I know. Yeah, we'll put it right here. I'll try not to kill everyone's OCD. So there's 65. $66, $67, $68, $69, $70, $71, $72, $73, $74, $75, $76, $77, $78, $79, $80, $81, $82, $83, $84, $85, $86, $87, $88, $89, $90, $91, $92. Let's see what happens. Boom. Cackle of hyenas. What's my build score? 3,685. So I'm still right on that 92 pieces. 92 pieces. That's a little cozy house though. Yeah, it's super cozy. You just get right in here, hide in the corner. Put whack in the corner. So yeah, 92 pieces. It won't add to the build score if... It won't add to the score if the building score is the build. Snapping is not making any more entries. It's just making the entity bigger. In the game's mind, it's one item. Yeah. I was thinking the score or pieces is a new DLC. I'm sorry, Moon. That is not my intention. We were working... So, I've been testing the Purge for a long time, and I swear, every time I think I know something, I then learn that I don't. So, what we're currently testing is... I was told by somebody, if you look here at the bottom of my little info page for the Decay, there's a build score there, building score. 3685 for this building, and I was told that the Purge went off of the building score, but everything that we've done is once you place 92 pieces in one spot, in one land claim, you get the Purge. Musical score? Yeah. No music here, unfortunately. Take some out and replace for thralls and see if they count also. That's a good point, Eduardo. I wish I could get the special feeling again when I finish my first tier 2 house. You just got to make it different. I'll tell you what, my favorite build I've ever done, and it's long gone now. I just ended that Purge, by the way, guys. My favorite build I've ever done was a tier 2 build. And that build was actually a bar. And it was so much fun building it because I just went totally crazy creative with it and had dancers in there, and the way that they sounded tapping on the insulated floor was awesome. So yeah, Mondo, Skeptic's got the info there for you. It's the tab key. Tab is set to inventory. Then you'd have to set it up as something else, Mondo. Because by default it's tab. And by default inventory is I. So I don't know what it's listed at. Let's see. Key bindings. See if we just see tab as we're scrolling through here, anywhere. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can rebind it. I don't see it in here at all to be rebound. Okay. So, somebody brought up thralls. So we're going to delete 1 and 2 pieces. Actually, we'll delete 6 pieces. 6 pieces, okay? And then I'm going to fill purge meter and start purge. Make sure that it won't come. Nope, it is coming because... So, once you get something to a build score, if you then bring it down from that, like once you get something to 92 pieces and then bring it down from that 92 pieces, it will still send the purge to you. I don't know how small you have to get it to change that. So we will delete this entirely. We're gonna go right up here because I know this area is flat and I can pop a base together here real quick. One, two, oh, come on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's just do that for now. We'll throw a door right there. So we're at 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come on. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 50, come on. 56, 57, 58, and 59. '61, '62, '63, '64, '65, '66, '67, '68, '69, '70, '71, '72, '73, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 89. Okay, so we are 3 away, right? So let's grab... let's just go like this. 1. 2. 3. And we will see if these count as building pieces. Okay, so there you go. That's 92 if the thralls and the pet count as building pieces, right? So let's see. And while that works, I'll catch up on you guys' chat. So far, no purge. Let's see. What did you think was random, Lisa? Maybe you're asking a question to somebody else. Where's Sir Whackbottom? Sir Whackbottom isn't on this particular save. He's on my main testing save. This is my Purge save, which is clean of buildings. We have a 3507 for build score. I do doubt that the Relic Hunters have any, or the Thralls have any addition to the build score. We can find out. We'll add another one. But I still don't know if build score has anything to do with it. Let's get this one. So 3507. Still 3507. So it does not appear that the Thralls have any effect on the Purge coming. We needed 2 pieces, right, chat? 2 pieces. We're going to do like this. Put this right here in the corner. Ooh, actually, I don't think this is going to matter either, but let's see if I know a... Oh. We'll just get, yeah, that guy. Okay, what's our build score now? 3508. Still 3508. So adding the Thrall onto the bench is not going to do anything either. The bench does, the Thrall does not. Let's put another bench. And that should give us the Purge right there. It should be 92 pieces. So we'll give that a second. Oh, okay, Lisa. Yeah, it is just random. Might be a little bit different in... No, it should still... It should work exactly the same in single player as anything else. So we still don't have the Purge, chat, on this base. Did I count bad? It's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so that's 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. Maybe I counted bad. 89, 90, 91, 92. We do have a full purge meter, right? We do. I still wonder if it also wants you to at least partially have a roof on. There it is, swarm of imps. So it may want you to partially have a roof on your building, which is odd as well. Did we put a roof? It does come with only foundations? Okay. No, yeah, we tested that, didn't we, Jan? So the thralls don't count. Workbenches do. Workbenches count. My guess is that decorations are going to count. What do I keep on hearing down here? You fighting? Let's see, who's gonna win? Picking a fight with multiple things at the same time. I just see one stack of foundations to have the exact number and don't have to count. Oh, yeah, well, I dig it. I just want to figure out what other things will be counted, right? Because people don't build this way necessarily, you know, like they build however they want to build. So I want them to know, you know, your workbenches and everything counts as well. My guess is that even your chests and all of those things count in there also. So we know the pillar base doesn't get purged. We know the exact same base built with foundations, and that's only... It's only what? Well, 12 connections to the ground with foundations. This is 12 connections to the ground with pillars. So you could totally build this base and not get the purge. All right, what do we test next here, chat? You guys tell me what direction to go. I'm going to step away for a moment. I need to use the little boy's room. So let me know in the chat what we should test next. And we will go and do that. Do I still not? Okay, before I walk away. I told you guys I was going to do this the last time. Did you learn it? Come on. There we go. Put some workbenches in the pillar base. We could check that out if that's... Do you think that's going to make the difference? Personally, I don't think that's going to make the difference, but it could. So we could check that out. I'll leave you guys with a dance. I'll be right back. Alright, chat. So, I'm back. Let me look over what you guys have. Did you try the pillar base with a ramp connecting to the ground? Maybe they don't target a base because there's no way to enter. Well, they can enter through the stairs right here. Why am I over encumbered? Oops, wrong button. Yeah, I think you have to get to an enormous amount of pillars to get the purge to come. Or it's because of walls that we placed on that initial base. So I had a suggestion. You will have 3 targets in the same spot then, and if you have one further away, you should get purged there, 1/4 and 3/4 at the spot with the 3 bases separate from each other. Interesting. I agree with that. Without a foundation, I didn't get any purge. Okay, cool. Place 1 foundation there, and it's valid. So you think if I place 1 foundation at this base, all of a sudden I'm gonna get the purge at this base? So what you're thinking, Jan? Okay. So let's throw some stuff in it. I'm actually not going to place a foundation yet. I'm going to do this. I'm going to place this stuff in here. Say, most people probably have 2 smelting stations. Put that there. We'll put this here. Need a blacksmith's bench still. Okay, and then here's what I want to check. Okay, so 1, if I place this wheel right out here. Because that base land claim is overlapping this bases. So let's put a wheel right there. And then let's also get an animal pen. See how close did we get it? Did we get it? Yeah, we got it close enough. Okay, so you can see this base, this is still part of the same building score, right? So this base, all these pieces, because they're close enough proximity, are all considered the same base. So if I check this one and I say, what is it, get building identity? Building identity is 874. If I check this, it's going to be the same thing. 874. Okay, so even though we didn't snap it all together, its proximity is close enough that it's saying it's the same. If I go out here, even if I stay in the land claim, let's cheat and let's change clan. Let's find our land claim. Distance. Land is claimed. Land is claimed. Come on. Might not be able to do this here because I may not be able to get far enough away. Yeah, I can't. Alright. Till we blow that building up, I can't show you this. Actually, let's just blow this building up. Cut. So land claim, cut. So I'm inside the land claim, right? Oh, why is it doing that to me? I'm in the right clan. I broke it. Or is this... Yeah, no, that's what I thought. Okay. This is owned by the right clan, right? Yeah, Whack. Okay, I'm in the Whack clan, right? But now it's telling me... Oh, there we go. Alright. Just needed a second to update. So, I'm in the land claim. But... Oh, it actually says it's still in the same build score. That's really weird. Why would it say it's in the same build score with it being so far away? Because it's inside the land claim? So anything inside that land claim is then considered the same building? 874. That's weird, because that's not the way that should work. I mean, it's not the way it works with decay, I know that. So if I get outside the land claim here, there, we're outside the land claim. Let's place it as this character. Okay, so there you go. Outside the land claim makes it a different building. And a different building ID. Placeables are not part of the Purge equation. We're gonna find out. Fill Purge meter and start player Purge. See if the changes that we made have any effect on getting the Purge at this location. Because technically you could build, say, your main base, right? In this fashion. Right here. Not ever get a Purge there. Because you haven't placed any foundations. Right? And then wherever you want to get the Purge. Say you don't want to live there because it's ugly. Or whatever. Wherever you want to get the Purge, you build a different way. With foundations, and you get it. So what happens, because I'm not getting the Purge, what happens if I place a single foundation right there? We know it's way more than the number of building pieces that we need. We're still not getting a Purge even with a single foundation. So 2 foundations. You would need it to update? What do you mean you would need it to update? Log out and log back in after placing the foundations? Me logging out and logging back in isn't going to update anything. I'd need a server restart, if anything, Jan, to update it. All right, chat. So how many of you think that we just one foundation's going to make a difference and I should restart the server and see if we get a purge? Enter the other clan and see if it triggers it. Okay. And then back. Purge meter's full. I mean, the nice thing about me testing this way is I do have the ability to, you know, shut the server down, bring it back up, all that stuff. But nope, it's not coming. Well, Ivor, I know if I replace the pillars with foundation, I'm definitely going to get the purge at that point. I noticed that when you use the command for the purge to fill it, it can take the time for it to trigger. Yeah. My purge meter's full. Up to 12 foundations, you think? Well, I don't need to end the purge, Jan, because there's no purge coming. I can see it on my... There's nothing coming. There's no purge been initiated. I could empty my purge meter. Like that. Right, and then just leave that up there and then refill it and then start player purge, but it's just not going to come to the one foundation. Oh, you're saying then empty it and then you're saying if I do... Okay. It's not bugged because I see all this information on my dedicated server. So here's end purge. Sometimes a purge is stuck. Okay, we'll see. I don't think it's going to do any different. I mean, we could test if it's stuck really easy, actually. Just do this. Yep, it's filled. Filled. We'll just come right over here. Right? We'll see if it's busted. Go away. Because we could just build this super fast. Land is claimed. Oh, look, there's foundation or something here. Why does it say it's still claimed? It says it's still claimed by the other clan. That's weird. We'll just do it this way instead, because if it's bugged, it won't come anywhere, right? Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. There's 95. Right? 5, 10. Oh yeah, I've got a purge coming already. Shamble of undead. So the purge isn't busted. What is the minimum number of foundations before it can trigger a purge? 12. I'm not sure if that's right or not. IDK, if you have one foundation, then place 100 walls up, you would start the purge. But nobody would build that way, Jan. That's the thing. Like, what's the point of one foundation and 100 walls to get the purge to start? Alright, so we are going to end this purge. Beanstalk home. Alright, we're gonna dump some of this junk out of our inventory here real quick. Okay, so we had 12 foundations touching the ground on the other base. That's where you guys are pulling the 12 from. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's fill. It's full. We'll start the purge. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's give it a moment. I'm gonna slow-mo here real quick just to see if anything happens. Doesn't look like it. There's 12. Try to force it again and see what happens. And it's all the same building. Oh, that's not what I want. I want to see build identity. Still 874. We have 12 foundations, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And nothing. Nothing coming, chat. Can I put one behind there? No. see what happens if I change this build up a little bit. I have stairs. Okay, so we're at 13. See, and the thing with the base over there is I said 12 foundations, but some of them had to be double stacked. So 12, 13, 14 right now. 15. 16. 17. 18. Place them until the purge start to work. Yeah, that's my plan. Gotcha, Eduardo. 19. 20. I don't know. There's 21. I mean, I don't know what the heck at this point, guys. Why is it giving me weird land claim errors? Alright, you know what I'm gonna do here? Do I still have weird land claim? Yeah, land claimed. Okay, alright. My purges tend to attack the first block placed when I built. Try starting a new base with a pillar, then finish the house with foundations like normal. Leave the original pillar in place. Okay. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do here real quick, guys, is I am going to just restart this server. Yes. Give it a moment. Wait for it to come all the way up. Okay. Alright, so we have it back up. Purge meter's empty. Get all set back up here. Okay, alright. So now we're going to kind of do this again real quick. Alright, so we'll fill the purge meter. Purge meter's full. We're going to start player purge. And then we're going to build on here. One. Oh, damn. Forgot to do this first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Why would the building ID be any different at this point? $874. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same. It's all connected, so. And the land claim issue is gone. Still no purge. So, I'm going to do what Mad Pirate Shin said. We'll rebuild it. I'm not going to build it anywhere near this base right now. Do it right down here. We'll rebuild it with the first piece that we place being the pillar. So pillar, and let's see, let's go ahead and make yeah, it'll be fine. We'll make this an outer edge so that we can see it. So pillar, that, and then everything else foundations. So there. Did I screw that up? I screwed that up. This should be that. This should be that. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. There. This way we know the other base isn't affecting our build at all. Since we're building it out here like this. I do think that the building score does have to do with the decay timer though. Pretty sure that's how that functions. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get this up to the required 92 pieces that we need. We'll hide that right underneath the stairs. Like so. If you guys are wondering why I keep doing the exact same base design, it's because I can build it without counting the pieces. I did click the start player purge button, right? Yeah, okay. Let's make sure that's good to go. Yeah, I started with the pillar. Okay, so that should actually be the 92nd piece since we did a pillar and a ceiling, but we'll just go ahead and continue to roll this all the way through till that purge pops up, if it pops up. So far I have no purge. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. If it comes down to the first piece placed and all you have to do is put a pillar as the first piece you placed and build everything else off that pillar to not get a purge, that is going to be hilarious. I still don't have a pillar. Or a purge. Nothing. Elias, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay, so let's build it opposite. Let's make the first piece that we place a foundation. Okay. And let's do every other piece on pillars. Is that where I want you? I guess it is. I don't want to remove this second, or I don't want to remove the pillar yet. I want to see if we can go the opposite way here. Gotta update this piece. This is going to be a pain in the butt way to do this, though. Yeah. Okay. I'm breaking it because it makes me update that piece in order to place this stuff properly. So now I should be able to go like this. Put the rest of our pillars in. If this sends us a purge, I'm gonna laugh so hard. Okay, where's our foundation? There it is. Let's place that. Like, I don't know if this works, Mad Pirate Shin, and this sends the purge. You may have broken me for the day. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna respond to this being. Yeah. Oh yeah. I do need to check that. We'll do that on the next build. Remind me to do the Derketo foundation on the next build. We'll start with that one in the middle. By the way, it's much more fun to test this stuff with you guys here than it is to do it all by myself. Plus, you guys think of stuff differently than I do, so I think we get a lot more accomplished when you guys are hanging out with me doing Purge stuff. Alright, there's absolutely no reason why the Purge shouldn't come to this one unless it has to be more foundations. It's over 92 pieces. Oh wait, no, yeah, it'd be over 92 pieces because the pillars and the ceilings would make it more. So it's well over 92 pieces, still no Purge. Purge meter's full, start player Purge, and it's not happening. Oh, there it is. A shambled mass of undead is coming. What's up, Roy? How's it going? Glad to be here watching you dredge up these hidden mechanics. Thank you for what you do. Thanks for being here, Roy. I appreciate it. To which base? We don't know until till it actually sounds in game. We will see. I'll push it and make it actually show up. There it is. The base I'm standing at. The one I started with a foundation. Wow. Like, you gotta be kidding. Really? Like, that's it? Mad Pirate Shin? Like, that's it, bro? See, I would have never thought of that. I would have never thought of starting with a pillar and building everything off of that pillar is going to make it so I don't get the Purge. And then to get the Purge, I start everything off a foundation. Like, for real? Alright, I promised Eduardo that we were going to do this, so we're going to do this first. And then we'll look at fence foundations. I do have to destroy this base, though. Because this base is purgeable. You know what I never use is this. Destroy target. Ha. I always forget that exists. Yeah, dude, seriously, yeah. You broke my day. I don't even know how to, like, respond to that. That actually is what's happening. Stop that. Okay, so my guess is this is going to work just like the last base worked, since it's a foundation in the center. What do you think, chat? Place your bets. Is it gonna attack that foundation in the center? You know what the nice thing about this is I actually don't even have to put pillars on this one, because this is 100 stability, So this then goes to 80 and 40 or 60 and 40. The lowest is going to be 40 all the way around. So it's pretty sweet. You think it's going to be the same? It's going to attack that foundation? We're going to find out. Put that there. Wow. Wow. Like, I still, like, really miffed about the first building piece you place being the identifier for the Purge. Like, that's really what it is, right? That first building piece for that building is the identifier for the Purge. And if that first building piece that you place just so happens to be something the Purge can't identify, then you don't get it. This is going to be less. It's actually 5 less building pieces. So got to keep that in mind as we're building here. I should also probably, yep, let's fill the Purge meter and start Purge, and then we'll build the rest of this. Okay, I don't know if that's going to be enough building piece. Nope, there it is. Avalanche of rock noses. Oops. Escape. Speed it up, make sure it's this base, but I'm positive it's this base. Yep. Yep, it's this base. It's that foundation right there. That's the one. Okay, so then it's a 4. Okay. The base started with 1 pillar. Remove the pillar and it will target the next block, and it's a foundation, then it's starting. Yeah, Elias, you were right. Alright, so thanks to Mad Pirate Shin, we know if we start with a foundation, we get a Purge. If we start with a pillar, we don't get a Purge. Let's just see what happens when we destroy the first piece like that. We don't have that first placed pillar anymore. How do I know what Purge is coming before it's announced on screen? So I'm running a dedicated server on the same system here. So basically it pops up and tells me what, like, every line item of what's going on in the server. So like if I go over and say, where's that? Yeah, so here's that scorpion, right? And I kill this scorpion, it pops up and says scorpion killed by, right? So it tells me everything that's going on in the server while it's happening. So then I can see that the server has chosen to send a Purge, what the Purge is, what clan it's going to, everything like that, prior to the notifications on the screen. And it is not sending me a Purge here. I'm going to just make sure that we have enough pieces. Okay, so have enough pieces. Start player purge. Purge's meter's full. So what's interesting about this is if you placed a foundation first, built everything else off of that foundation, and then destroyed that foundation, would it work the same way that it's working for the pillar that's now gone? It wouldn't go to the next piece. Whenever you die with a full purge meter, it usually starts. Okay, it's replaced. Think it has to do with that location over anything? Still no purge. Let's try to force it again. I'm gonna slow-mo so it speeds up. Now we're getting somewhere useful, it seems. Maybe. If this doesn't purge, I'm going to restart the server. Because I want to see if this updates after server restart. Does it still come if you have a 4x4 base, or is it going to attack your big base instead? John, we have not been able to get it to come to a 4x4 base by itself. The only bases we've been able to get it to come to have at least 92 building pieces in them. In that land claim. That's 92 pieces in the entire land claim. If it's that way, you can make 92 block valid base and remove all blocks but the first one, and it's valid. That's a good possibility as well. Funcom should be paying for this? Yeah. Nah. This is fun. I mean, I'm just hanging out with you guys, you know? Like, sure, I'm not gonna turn down some extra cash, but this is fun. What if you have a 4x4 but stack it so high? Yeah, so John, if you have a 4x4 foundation base, but you make it, you know, tall enough to have 92 pieces, and that includes benches and chests and all that stuff. In fact, I'm almost positive that if you just go into building and you look at everything that's under building, everything here would be considered a piece, right? So 92 of whatever's in here. So literally, if you just stacked like 92 bowls on a single foundation, or 91 bowls on a single foundation, I bet we'd get a purge. Like, we could test it, but anything under building should be treated the same. Placeables don't work. I think you're probably off on that, Jan. I haven't tested it, but I would think that everything that's under building only snappable, but we already proved that it comes when you place we did that earlier when we sat down and did the base on the river where we placed the workbenches. The workbenches counted as pieces. The first river base. That was 92 pieces including the benches. I mean, I could be wrong too. It may not be everything in this, but at least the benches do work. The server I play on has a no foundations rule. Instead, we use Pythagoras beams. Vanilla Purge spawns normally, targeting the base, but the AOC, they spawn inside. Yeah, Ganji, I don't even know where to start with if you add certain mods and build, especially any building mods. I don't even know where to start with that as far as testing anything like that. Oh, you're saying the bomb is a building piece? Maybe. Okay, so we're not getting a purge there. We're gonna come back over here and we're gonna test this other thing again because I think it was Jan said if you get it up to 96 pieces and then you just leave that single piece at the end, that single piece would still get the purge. Though I don't know, I mean, if you're playing on a server that has any decay, it would decay long before it would be worth shrinking down to that. Yeah, we'll put the door there. Oh, you're killing me, game. Stop it. Cut. This is going to be when I finally finish all this testing and think that I know what the heck is actually going on. It's going to be one heck of a video for people to watch. And I would bet that I get a lot of people that are like, no, that's not the way it works. Which is okay. Alright, we're going to go... well, it doesn't matter because we're going to break this one anyway. We're going to trigger the purge, which should be about there. Plus we broke it. I have full purge meter. Okay, let's end it. Oops. End. And then fill. Start. As soon as you get this all figured out, Funcom will fix it. I don't know that... Yeah, I mean, some of it probably does. The purge mechanic is not something they go lightly into the changes. Yeah. Okay, we're getting a plague of locusts. Okay? So I'm simply gonna just end this purge. Okay? We know this building is good to go. It's not gonna go to any other building, and then let's see. I don't want that. Let's see, chat. The purge is actually something that's locked behind. You can't look at a whole lot of information on the purge in the dev kit. It's kind of proprietary. Okay, no purge yet. Do you think starting with a pillar is bugging the location entirely? I'm considering breaking down my base and rebuilding. Roy, I would tell you to wait to do that. If you already have something built, just hang out for a minute. Are you trying to get the purge to come to you or not come to you? Is the foundation in contact with the ground? Yeah. I mean, it has to be. You're trying to stop the purge from coming? Yeah, I mean, the foundation won't stand by itself without it. But yeah, it's not coming. Purge meter's full. We'll go ahead and end it. Just empty the purge meter. Then we'll fill it. And we will start it again. Okay. Starting on an EU server to play with friends in another time zone. 8 hours for me. I mean... My biggest thing is I don't want to tell you to waste a whole bunch of time. Building score is 1. Skeptics. I don't want to tell you to waste a whole bunch of time deleting a base. I mean, if you're just starting out and it's not like super huge, go ahead. Start over. Start with a pillar. All things that we've tested so far lead me to believe that Mad Pirate Shin's right. If you start with a pillar, you're not gonna get a purge. And I think if you keep that pillar, you probably never will see a purge until maybe they fix it, if they fix it. Test using a fence foundation as the first block. Cut. Will do, but could the area be bugged now? No. No, we tested that early on because we built another base right next to the first base and started with foundations. And the second base right there got a purge. It's just that that build that didn't. Cut. Argosian Fence Foundation. However, Roy, in saying that also, if you're building close to someone else, just because you build a base that doesn't initiate the purge does not mean that they won't attack that base. Cut. So start with a fence foundation. Do we build... We've got to build not foundations off of this, right? Because... Or does it matter? I don't know if it matters, right? If we're thinking it's the first piece that you place, then it wouldn't matter. We better do it this way just to be safe. So we'll do like that. All right, Mondo, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Cut. Should be able to build the rest of this. What's up, Confess? How's it going? Welcome to chat. We're doing crazy stuff today. Oh, did you guys see that lag? It's weird. Jan. Porking my thrall again. Be right back. That's just silly. At some point, I do need to get back into testing the actual purges that come. Thrall defense and all that fun jazz. Maybe next week. I think we'll probably have enough information off of all the testing we're doing today to call this building part of the series kind of done. Oh, Disciples of Jebelsog. So fence foundations count just like foundation, because not a single other foundation down there. I'm tired of porking thralls. Yeah. So the question is then, if it worked to get the purge to this one, could we then delete this fence foundation like that and get the purge to come back. And this will tell you if everything hinges on that first build piece. And I think it does. I think Mad Pirate Shin, you figured out. Nope, there it is. Avalanche of Rocknose. Avalanche of Rocknose incoming. We're gonna make sure it's coming to this base just to be 100%. Yep, it's this base. What did I do now? I broke it. I broke everything. After removing the fence foundations, add more blocks. Read the methods of a list from a programming wiki. Yeah, so the fence foundation worked to get the purge to come to this base. And then we took the fence foundation out and the purge still is coming to this base. Even though that piece is now gone. But it doesn't work in reverse, which is something we still have to test. I do want to restart the server. So, this base, we took that pillar out and replaced it with a foundation. Now what I want to do is exit and restart the server. And while the server is restarting, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. I will be right back. All right, chat, I am back. Server's back up. Let's get connected. Okay, so in essence, what I did was just did the daily server restart, right? Let's see if it'll now attack this base. I don't need that many. Fill, there we go. So Ghosting gets another meeting now? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So far, we are not getting the Purge. That's what I was thinking, adding a foundation to a pillar base when the game adds the builds to recalculate the Purge for the building doesn't... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Nope. That's just a silverback that can't spawn in. The data is not lost until the list is initiated, released. So the first foundation still exists. Why is it deleting your messages? Confess. Ugh. Still exists even after it's deleted. It's just skipped over. Started raining, garbage truck showed up. Can't bring it in. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking is at what point does the game realize that it's deleted? Does it not realize that it's deleted even though it's been replaced? And would you have to then technically destroy the whole build? Right? Hey, Wazario, sorry, we were focused on other things there for the moment, but thanks for joining. Good to see you. This thing's not getting a purge. This one's not going to get a purge. This one over here is not getting a purge. Right here. Neither one of them. Yes, the whole build is the only way to erase the build list. That makes sense because, like, if I get the building identity, right? The building identity doesn't change just because I add or subtract. A use case flowchart would help. Yeah, there's a foundations there now. How did the developers expect the purges to work? I would want to start with that. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. My understanding, and I never really thought about it this way, my understanding is that the Purge targets a random foundation that the clan owns and then sends the Purge there. However, it seems like the only foundations that are targeted in the Purge is the first one placed. I wonder if that building list causes lag if a large base is remodeled over and over again for 2 years. I doubt it because it doesn't care what's here, right? The game doesn't care what's here. All, at least for purge purposes, all it cares about is the building identity, right? That it's owned by me and the identity for this building is number 987. It doesn't care if it's got a Argosian door or a Catan door or anything else. It targets the anchor. When you destroy the anchor, the rest is destroyed as well. The purge follows the same mechanic. I don't know. Terranian foundations didn't work. Let's see. I want my infinite building back on. Let's see if we can get Terranian foundations to work. 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. 15. 20. 25. 30. 35. 40. 45. 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Not seeing any purge notification. Does have a different building identity. And I'm not seeing anything purge-wise here. Which is interesting that... That's just weird. Add stairs. Oh. A Legion of Demons. And it actually happened before the stairs were placed. Now the question is, yeah, it's coming right here. Oh yeah, full screen, thanks. Yeah, it's coming right here. So they do Terranian just fine. Let's double check, just make sure that it's not this doorway for some strange reason. I mean, it almost could be the doorway. We're gonna try this again. Hold on, chat. We're gonna get rid of that and that. Just cause. Just cause science. Where's the Terranian doorway? There's stairs, there's door. fill the meter and start the purge. Lowrek, how's it going? Hey there, one question. Does it have to be 100 foundations to get a purge, or do walls also count? So it's 92 building pieces and walls, doors, windows, all that stuff counts. And we are getting an avalanche of rock noses here. We'll let that play out, see what building piece it's actually coming after real quick. Hey, thanks for the kind words there, Lowrek. Appreciate it. So I do think that we are... Yeah, I mean, I'm standing right on top of it. It's like this foundation right here. I think we're far enough along in this testing. One, we know for a fact that the build score has nothing to do with the purge. What the build score does have to do with, and I can show you guys this real quick. So if you look at this, the build score is 29. This decays in 59 minutes. Okay, and I'll just explain this real quick for anybody that's kind of wondering about it. And I knew this part of it, I just wasn't sure about any of the other parts of it. Okay, so tier 3 gets 1 hour, right? 59 minutes. It's got a build score of 21. We come over here, we put sandstone. We have a build score of 5 and an hour. Same, right? We come over here and put stone brick. 5 and an hour. Now each one of these is going to have a different... Oh wait, this is wrong. I put the wrong one. This is sandstone. Okay. Build score 1 hour. Now each one of these is going to get a different amount of decay added as you add to the base. So there's 5. It still only has an hour. Okay. Come over here and do the stone brick. This one, build score is 25, still only has an hour. Still only has an hour. That should be going up and multiplying by the other pieces. But it may need more than... Do I only have 4 here, or do I have 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 on all the other ones. So, as you continue to build, to get a higher decay timer. Okay, so we got 30 hours right there, right? Yeah, one more. Building the exact same thing in tier 2. 149 hours. Okay, same amount of building pieces, just different building materials. And that's where that building score comes in. Okay. 359 hours. Eric, tab is your inventory key as well. Did you change it to tab? So there you go. This has a building score of 100. This has a building score of 20. This has a building score of 420. So I suppose you could technically do that math, right? You could look at this and say, okay, standing on it, so the decay timer should be as close to full as possible. You could then look and say, okay, I get 150 hours and 8 minutes, right? From a 100 building score. So you could technically figure out how much each piece you would need to get a full decay timer. But like, even if I was to do this, right, and I add that, look at how much this decay timer is going to go up. Not a whole lot. Doubled it, right? So that's what that build score's for. Yeah, so Eric, it's by default, it's tab to do this on PC. You can do that with any, you know, you don't have to be in admin mode at all, but you can't remap that button. There's no way to remap it. So hopefully I explained that good for you guys with the building score thing, all of that. I think I'm in a position where I'm not going to test any more building style stuff for not getting the purge or getting the purge. I think we figured it out. I'm going to make a video. It's going to be crazy. I'm sure lots of people are going to tell me that I'm nuts until they go and try it themselves. Hopefully you guys understand exactly what's going on. But yeah, I think we're good. I think we're golden. I think we've figured out, or Mad Pirate Shin did it, right? Like, he figured out how it worked. So I'm gonna make a video covering it for everybody. I think next week we will start back in on the purge as far as like protecting. So where do you guys feel like I should build for, or what purge should I go after for protecting? Henrik, how's it going? Greetings from Denmark. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it. Yeah, Craig, just hold off on pointing them to this video because it's so long, right? We're at 3 hours already, and most people won't sit through it to actually get the answers. So I'll put a shorter video together that explains the mechanics that we've come across in our testing. I think the fact that the initial foundation being removed can break the purge is a bug. Did we figure out that the initial foundation being broken would break the purge? I don't think we did. I think all we found out was that the initial building piece being placed as a pillar would inevitably break the purge. What do you think is just upright good armor? My personal opinion on armor, because I play PvE mainly, is I like a decent armor that looks good, and I usually go for something scantily clad. My favorite armors are going to be Hyperborean Slaver, and then probably the Thief, Zamorian Thief. Those are probably my favorites, but for different reasons and very different purposes. Pillars are anti-purge. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we kind of figured out. You never see play. You never see play build in the jungle, so make a pillar base there. In the jungle? Will this live stream be available at some time? I want to watch it from the start. Yeah, so Roy, as soon as I finish up with the live stream today, I don't know how long it takes, but it'll be available. YouTube usually processes it and sticks it out there. You may be able to just start it over. Descents of Dagon would be cool. I have not seen one yet, and I hear they are brutal. Okay, Ivor, I'll put that on the list. See if we could find them. What do I think are the best attributes for PvE? I'll show you. I'll just show you my build right here. Right, so I go. So this is what I do. Okay, every time I actually play, I grab a war painted grit, and I grab all the cooked fish. Okay, the cooked fish are super cheap once you get the improved fish traps, right? All you have to do is take them out and eat them, and it gives you a whole bunch of different buffs, right? You can see all these different buffs. I make war painted grit, and then the way I do my attributes is I put all this stuff on, and then I get these exactly where I want them with it on, okay? Vitality. And a lot of people do not like my build. I'll give you that heads up right now. This is exactly how I do my build. Okay. I do agility to 10 no matter what, because I don't like running out and not being able to run. And then basically just like that. If you want, you can lose a little bit in strength or a little bit in grit. Actually, I usually have strength and grit armor on, so I spend a little bit less points. Usually this would be a lot less spent points, but yeah, that's basically, this is the perk that I try to get to. This is the perk that I try to get to. If I'm using buffs, I want to run out of this one or this one. I never want to go down below this one, and I never want to go down below this one. It's kind of the way I do it. Build in the no star metal zone. No star metal zone. Lots of building near the Dragon's Mouth and West Obelisk. Okay. Grouper catfish, eel, need. Yep. Those bonuses are just super cheap once you get them. Bugsy. I spend more in strength and agility and less in vitality. Grit, I spend as much as possible. Yeah, grit and strength are important, but I also feel like that's where you can lose them. And I personally, I play the game on the cheap. So if I don't have to heal, I don't want to. That makes sense. Yeah, Dragonbone's going to be one of your better places to go, Bugsy, especially for craftable stuff, for sure. Yeah, I've seen bases get wrecked from meteors on the frozen slopes as well. How about build on the plateau G9 and 10 south of Dina and the Rot Branch? On the plateau south of G9 and 10. So there's G 9 and 10. You're talking about right in here? Is that what you're talking about, Eric? This is where Freya's hovel is. Or are you talking about this plateau? Half a block north. What kits should I put on my weapons and armor? Personally, armor kits, I was recommending that you put the gliding joints on them, but it sounds like they've been stealth nerfed, so... This one, Eric, is this what you were talking about? Bugsy, as far as kits for your weapons, if you search on my channel for a video about attachments, let me see if I can find what I actually titled that video. Might be like best weapon attachments or something like that. And that's going to give you an understanding of what all the attachments do. Yeah, so weapon attachment guide is what it's called, Bugsy. And if you just look at that video, watch that, that's going to give you the best idea of what each one does, because I can't tell you do this for every single type of weapon, because it just doesn't, the game doesn't really work that way. That makes sense. Is it possible to run in and learn advanced fish traps without fighting at lower levels? Which one's the advanced fish traps? Where do you learn them? Do you learn them in the funky one? I mean, we'll just do it right now. We'll see. Kai did a quick fish trap video. Yeah, I'm sure it's possible. I wouldn't be surprised. The thing is, you can pretty much run anywhere as long as you're nimble enough to be able to get away from whatever's following you. After figuring the game out, there's a lot that I just run to do it. Like, don't you need scales to make them? You do, yeah. Yeah, you do. But as far as like, this is the beauty of the cheat menu, right? So, level 10. Turn all this off, right? So, if I get seen, I'm gonna get attacked. This is not armor that I'm wearing. I'm wearing all. There's armor and there's armor. Zamorian and Zamorian. The rest of this is just. Oh no, I guess that's war dancers. It's armor, whatever. I shouldn't have anything in any of my attributes either. Yeah, it's just the buffs that I put on. If you need scales, you have to fight. Yeah, but you don't have to actually fight much. I just want to see, running-wise, how hard it is. It's in this one, I think. Some scales are easier to get than others. Yeah. I mean, you could probably tank this dungeon with a pet, too. At least for some scales. I think it's this one we have to go in. 1 scale for each fish trap. I mean, that's cheap anyway. It's either this one or it's the next one over. I never remember which one. I bet you it's the next one to the right. Am I gonna die before I get there? Could be. Yeah, this is not the one that you learn it in. Alright, this one's... Which one is this? I don't remember. Aloe extract, so that is not the right one. So what I want to see is... Yeah, I think I would have made it. It's this one right here. So, can we swim down without putting any points? Cut. And swim down. Without putting any points into anything. Which I think it's agility, right? That gives you the double breath. Where I made, it's the one where I made the farm video. That's the fish traps. It's not this one either. Dagon's breath. Okay. Which means that you probably can't get to that one without the full breath. Because it's that one right there. Right? Yeah, that one right there. Let's see. We'll see if we can make it down there. See, I forget a lot of this stuff, guys, and then before I go and do the video, I go and double check it. How long do the bonuses for cooked fish and warpaint last? I believe they're an hour. Right now I have 48 minutes left on mine. Yeah, see, I don't know if you're gonna make it to this one in time. There goes my health. And you are definitely gonna need agility 10 to make it in there. Or a breathing potion. But yeah, this one would be easy. You could just run in here. Boom, hit that. Run out. That one's easy. Those guys don't even hit you when they're right here. Yeah. 10 vitality perk doubles your underwater timer. Well, that was a fun side excursion. You could do it. You could do it with like a pet or a thrall. Go in there and let the pet tank some stuff. You'd have to be level 13 for a pet anyway. But I mean, 13 is still super low to get stuff done. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here, chat. It's been super fun today. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you for the 39 likes on the video today. It's been a lot of fun hanging out with you guys, and you guys are awesome, showing your support for me. I never get my pet or thrall to follow there. It's buggy, but I haven't had any issues on PC. You just tell them, go to a certain spot, so prefer the elixirs for the compact storage. Yeah, I mean, it's cheap For me, that's why I do the fish. It's cheap. Thanks, Henrik. Appreciate you hanging out. Lorek, thank you for hanging out, being involved. All you guys that were involved in the stream today and got involved in chat, thank you so much for hanging out and chatting with me today. It's absolute pleasure testing this stuff and talking with you guys. Barrett, good to see you as always. Thanks for being a member. Ivor, you have a good night as well. Mad Pirate Shin, you the boss. Thank you for your crazy thinking today. Bugsy, good to meet you. Thanks for hanging out. Stormy, Lurkin is loving. Thank you so much for being here. Rose, good to see you. Hopefully you learned some cool stuff. Renridge, I'm surprised you're still awake, but thanks. It's not that late, huh? Over there. Bourbon, good to see you as well. Y'all have a great night. Again, thanks for hanging out, guys. And stream Thursday at some point. Don't know what yet. I don't know if it'll be Conan, a different game, or what, but you'll see it pop up. Same bat time, same bat place. Otherwise, I am out of there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I'll catch you next time. Peace. Shout out to all my YouTube members. Y'all are absolute legends. If you'd like to become a legend, there's a button below that says join. That'll give you all the details. I'd like to thank all my subscribers for their continued support, likes, comments, and general awesomeness. If you're not subscribed, you can start your free trial today and cancel at any time. Clicking the bell is highly recommended so you get notified when I upload.